Well, fine, good afternoon, everyone. This is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. I'm at the Champlain Mill today, and I'm about to enter the Winooski Historical Society Museum. This is a treat. So come along with me, and let's take a look-see, shall we? I love that idea. Pretty sure they close in less than half an hour, so this is going to be fairly brief. But you'll get an excellent idea of what the place looks like, and you can come and take a look-see on your own. I think look-see should be a word in the dictionary, don't you? Hyphenated, of course. Ooh. A fire call box. Of course, this is a drying tower for the hoses. They don't do that anymore, as I understand. But they did. And when you see an old fire station, you can tell, you can get a pretty good idea of its age from the fire tower. I suppose it could serve also as a lookout. I'm not going to read you anything in here because I don't have time. But you can certainly pause the video and read to your heart's content. I love old photographs. Main Street in Winooski in 1860, that's the top one here. And then we have, well, it's done by Alan Shequin, but I don't know. I'm guessing that's also Main Street. And then a church. I'm not as adept at Winooski history as Burlington history, as I researched Burlington history, have been researching it for decades. Still research it because, well, it fascinates me. But a friend of mine volunteers at the Bisbee Restoration Museum in Arizona, Bisbee, Arizona, a former mining town. And this museum reminds me a lot of that one. But that one is huge. 3 floors. 4 if you include the basement, and they only sometimes let people go down into the basement, but still. I know there are lights shining on the cases. It helps be able to read them, see the objects. In case I didn't say it at the start of the video, which would be surprising to me, but I'm Patricia and I'm traveling for history. If you like my videos, I would ask that you subscribe to my channel. Perhaps even share them. Find a video you don't like? First of all, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that you don't like something, but you can send it to someone you don't like. Here, thinking of you. God, did I just say that? I did. But then again, it's the way, sometimes the way I roll. How cool is this stuff? I don't know what any of these things are for. Well, horseshoe, I suppose. And some gears, I suppose. But you know, that's what you folks helped me out with, is explaining to me what I got wrong. By the way, at the Mill Museum, they have that book I mentioned. They only have about a dozen copies left, and it's $10. It's only $10. That's a steal, folks. It's a steal. Milk delivery. You know, when we were living in Pennsylvania, when I was a kid, we had the milk box like that on our front porch. Now, I don't know if we ever had milk delivered. I don't remember. I was a kid. But anyway, just brought back all sorts of memories. How cool is that, right? All sorts of newspaper clippings, advertisements. I'll have you look through these things. I'm not going to do that for each and every one of these. Oh, I love interior shots of businesses, such as this. So hard to find interior shots, I have to say. Oops. Wow. This bed was hand-carved by Albert H. Whittekind for H. Alban and Caroline Sinner Bailey, and it belonged to Consuelo Northrop Bailey, Alban's second wife. Albert Whittekind settled in Winooski and lived here, but he was a very well-known wood carver. There's a cornucopia in the building on Main Street in Burlington, where Kinko's had been. Maybe it's still called Kinko's. Anyway, it's in that building. Apparently, I've not been in the courthouse portion. But, do I have the right building? I may have the wrong building. I'll just double check that and put in the description below any corrections I need to make. I don't think you'll be able to see this picture at all with the glare from the lights, but we can see. Maybe you'll be able to. Wow. If you're wondering what an alderman is, it's a city councilor. So much stuff. I just love places like this. Places, and this is a very small space, but you'll be pleasantly surprised by all the goodies stuffed in here. Bottles, as we can see, because who doesn't like bottles? Cans and packages. So packaging. The Fanny Allen Hospital, which does still exist, but it's part of the University of Vermont Medical Center complex. And more photographs, because we like photographs. I think you're going to be able to see this because of the glare from the windows. I have no control over that. But I'm a washboard. So Wednesdays and Fridays from 12 to 4. Those are the summer hours of the Mill Museum. My best guess is those are the hours of the Winooski Historical Society as well. I don't know for a fact though. I haven't seen the sign posting their hours. Look at that beautiful cranberry glass. Wow. Okie dokie. So, thank you so much for coming with me today. Oh, found another case. Missed it entirely. Wow. Oopsie. My apologies. right. Well, until I see hours posted. You can become a member of the Winooski Historical Society if you so choose. I remember using maps like this when I used to go to garage sales. I am definitely dating myself. All right, one more pan of this place. And it's exactly as big or small as you care to think of it. It is quite small, but there is information here on all sorts of places, which means I'll probably take some and record more videos so you don't have to go out. You sit in your recliner and enjoy. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming with me today as I finish up taking some last-minute photographs and video. Again, I recommend that you pause the video to read. Thanks so much for coming with me until to produce another video, which will be the next day, upload another video. You have a great evening. Thanks so much. Bye.